How much should you charge for SEO? SEO, search engine optimization. For those that are new to this channel and go, I thought we were talking about digital real estate. Guys, I've said this before on other SEO videos. I'm going to start producing more of this SEO content because I believe it's a great way for people that are stuck in a 9-to-5, stuck in the corporate world, to buy their time back, to get out of that job. Instead of working 40 hours, now they can do their SEO clients for the same money in, let's say, 2 or 3 days in a week. What is that? 24 hours, and have 16 plus hours to work on their business. So I'm going to start talking about this. The other reason why I'm talking about SEO content is SEO is a big part of this business. Once we land the deal, we do SEO to get our website ranked, and that is what finalizes. That's the final piece to this puzzle, getting that website ranked, turning off the ads, and getting those fat, juicy 85, 90, 95% profit margins. These are real profit margins that I have on some of my websites. It's ridiculous, with your only overhead being your hosting, your tracking number, and your domain. That's it. Obviously, besides if you have an office and your employees and stuff like that, but on that specific project, that's all you're looking at. So guys, let's talk about, if you want to do SEO deals, if you want to land an SEO deal, how do you know how to price it? So here's what I do. I take my exact same formula that I use to price my lead gen. I'm going to go through that in just a moment. And I add about between 25 and 50% on top. I'm going to explain why, and I'm going to explain how I justify it. Here's my formula for coming up with a price for lead gen. I use a calculator tool. There's a bunch of them floating around our free groups. Go to the free Facebook group, have a real picture, be a real person, hop in there, type in free calculator tool, whatever. There's also free ones all over the internet. You might even have one that you know of already, right? I think whatisaleadworth.com is one that we've been using. Maybe it's still up, maybe it's still not. Anyway, what I do is I push in all of the data, right? I put in what the average ticket is. I put in the closing percentage. I put in the leads per month. I put all of the data that it asks for inside these calculators. And then what I do is again, be very conservative on numbers. I don't want to oversell or have higher expectations than needs to be. And I've talked about this at length in other videos. And what I want to do is I go to whatever it says that they're going to make, and I divide it by 2. Sometimes I'll divide it by 3, depending. But basically, if they're in concrete and you can get them 15 leads, and their average job size is $5,000, and they close at XYZ percentage, and it looks like they're going to make net profit $3,000 per month net profit, I divide it in half, which means it's $1,500 per month, so that I can tell them, hey, look, even at these conservative numbers, even if I just get you this and you close at less than you told me, because I remember I lowered it for you, Bill, you're still going to double your money. Not only are you going to pay for your bill to me, but you are going to double every dollar you give me. I'm going to give you 2 back, essentially. Now, you got to close deals. You got to answer the phone. You got to do your part. But that's just with 15 leads, right? So that's how I would pitch the concrete deal, right? If those are the numbers. So if I'm pitching this as an SEO deal, I would calculate what I would normally charge, and I'd go, okay, what is 25% more, or sometimes up to 50% more, but what is 25 to 50% more? So in this case, I would definitely charge a minimum of $2,000 per month with a 12-month contract. By the way, I've got another video that should be up by now, or it's going to be coming out in the next few days, on how to actually close a 12-month SEO contract, because it is very simple. You just have to say the right thing, and you have to explain it in a correct way. I'm charging an extra 25 to 50% for that deal. Now, how do I justify it? Very, very simply. I pitch them on everything that they're getting that they wouldn't be getting with lead gen. And I'd say something like this: look, Bill, I can sell you leads and you're going to pay $1,500 a month, and that's great. But look, you are going to be at my mercy forever, right? You are, the second you stop paying me, the second I turn off the leads, right? Because again, I would never pitch someone on SEO that was interested in lead gen, but sometimes there's those cases where you pitch someone on lead gen and they're like, I don't really want to pay for lead gen, but can you do my SEO? Then I'm going to lean into it. I'm going to tell them, yeah, you're right, man. Me doing your SEO, you're going to get the website, you're going to get all the work that goes on to it. You're going to own all the, you're going to own all the work. You're going to own the asset, not me. And that is why it's a premium. I can charge you less, but you're going to be buying leads from me. You're not going to own anything at the end of it. You're just going to be buying leads. And I say, look, let's take your average job size, right? and let's say over the course of 12 months, you're going to spend $24,000 with me. You're in concrete, right? You said your average job size is, let's make it easy, $10,000, and you have a 20% profit margin. That's $2,000 per job that you're putting in your pocket. So if you can literally land 12 jobs at those numbers over the next year, you paid for this entire thing and you get to keep the asset, which means that month 13, if you close a job, now you're even making even more money. At the end of 2 years, if you close an extra 10 or 15 jobs, you've doubled, triple, quadruple your money, and you own the asset. So, my friends, it's very, very, very simple. That's what I do is I take my pricing that I would do for my lead gen, I add 25 to 50%, and I justify it in my head. I don't go too much into the detail, but that's how I justify it. I'm like, hey, I would normally charge $1,500, so bet your ass you're getting charged at least $2,000 because I'm not going to own any asset at the end of this, and that's one of my golden rules. I don't do SEO deals anymore. If someone begs me for SEO, I'll send it to a buddy who cuts me in at 50%, but I am not doing SEO deals. But for those of you that need to get out of your gig, that need to start paying the bills, that need to start freaking taking care of your family or whoever, over yourself, this is a great way. Go get a couple SEO deals. If you need $5,000, go get $5,000 in SEO. The profit margin is insane. And use the rest of the week to go and build your rank and rent digital real estate business.